usual, I'm just gonna wait for you guys to join in here. We will yap and chat for a little bit before I go to bed. Y'all, it's 10 o'clock right now. I'm like a little bit tired, but also not like super exhausted. So we shall see what happens in the chat of it all. I also have to get my nails done again. I'm probably gonna go tomorrow just because they are kind of getting outgrown, and you can see that. You can clock that. But my phone is charging because it's currently on 8% right now. So I kind of have to like hold the phone up. Hopefully it doesn't die or flop on me right now. So yeah. It'd be so awkward when I first start the live streams. I'm like, do I talk? Do I not say anything until people join in? What? Then there are people like who watch this on the replay. So, we've got to stay in tune. Hi, what's going on? I love when I randomly switch into accents. I wonder if we can start doing like Papa John, hey. Oh, now you can pin to live stream. Oh. Oh. See, they're adding new features every day that I didn't even know about. Hey, Oscar. Hey, Afiv. What's going on, y'all? What is all this? I need to figure out what these settings mean. How am I on stream like multiple times a week and I still don't even know half these damn settings? That's embarrassing. Do you guys hear that? Hello? Why is it so long? Bruh. It sounds like this person has been driving in the same spot for like the last 10 minutes. That noise was so loud for so long. First 3 days in a row, now random Wednesday stream. Yeah, it's always switching up. How's it going, y'all? It's going good for me. How are you guys doing? Hey, Bob Brown. Thank you. It's Florida, that's why it's nosy. I mean, noisy, not nosy. But that was like incredible. There's only so much road that you can drive on. And it was just like, and it just would not end. I'm like waiting for it to sound gets quieter, this person's driving away. And it was just like the same noise level. It's been a boring day so far. That's real. Bray, what's going on, man? Let's see. Like, sub, and turn on notifications. And clock that. Thank you. Shorty is crazy. Hi to the 65 people in here. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like this stream and subscribe. I make a new video every week, and then I also try to stream multiple times a week too. So that is fun. I feel like I should start a poll or start a Q&A about something. Like, we got a yap. Hello. We got a yap. Hello, Carlton. Y'all, Carlton's in the stream right now. What should I start a poll on? Oh, you know what? Somebody asked me this the other day. I want to know what your guys' opinion is. All right. Let us see. Let us decide. Okay, I have to kind of like move this around. Okay. I started my poll. Vote. Let me know your answer. And then once we get a decent amount of votes, I will give you guys my answer, what I think the tea is. When is Vivi gonna show up? When I see her again, I think. I haven't seen her in a hot minute. I think the last time I saw her was last week. I don't even remember the last time I've been home to my apartment. Y'all, it'd be getting crazy. It'd be getting crazy. The dumbest thing I've ever heard, they said it's Friday. What? Thank you, Jazzy. Y'all, no way I have to hold up my phone. I have to do work and hold up my phone because I don't have my stand here. If cereal is soup, then a burger is a sandwich. That's honestly a really good point. So majority of you guys are voting hell no right now. Clock it. See what's going on. That's my friend. Yeah. Nothing crazy going on, really. Nothing crazy. Actually, that's a lie. I have a lot of things crazy going on like every day, but I don't talk about it as much as I should because it's just like, oh my gosh. I can't even keep track of like one crazy thing to the next. It just always keeps progressing. But what stays consistent throughout all of it is I'm still here to talk and yap to you guys. No, my sheets are falling off. What is going on? But there's no more ants. We sprayed, so there's no more ants here. I don't have to worry about them like crawling up the wall. Aw, thank you for sending the hearts. Let's see. Thank you, Mila. Let's see. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, I don't classify a hot dog as no damn sandwich. Oh, this feels so wrong. Who classifies a hot dog as a sandwich? Wait, my dumbass thought cereal soup was a new soup. Hi to the 99 people in here. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any new streams or new videos that I do each week. So yeah, lock in, tune in. Let me know if you like the videos. Hopefully you do. So subscribe, like the videos, Noru. Oh yeah, I saw about that, Bear. I have a friend in Colorado and he sent me a picture. He was actually able to see the Northern Lights from where he lives there, so I thought that was cool. No, that's so annoying. You know what? I kind of didn't bother. They said that we could see it from Florida here, but I kind of was like, I'm not even gonna bother. Like, it's too cold to go stand outside now and try to see anything. Hot dog ain't no damn sandwich. That's what I'm saying. What the hell? If you're cleaning out a vacuum cleaner, does that make you a vacuum cleaner? You know what? You know what? You have a point. A hot dog is a sandwich. No, that feels so wrong. I will never classify a hot dog as a sandwich. Just like I will never classify cereal as a soup. Because what? Like, I feel like a lot of the times soups that I recognize are hot and cereal usually isn't hot. But I know in some cultures they make like cold soup and stuff like that. But just to me, like in my own personal experience, I don't think I would classify cereal as a soup. You know what I mean? Hi, Haley. I'm trying to catch up here. If you're waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter? Now we've gotten to the hypotheticals of it all. But you know what? You guys are like low-key posing some really good points. Oh my gosh. Hi, Maddie. Yes, I do. Thank you, Bear. Hell yeah, the bear hug. Guys, I really want to go to Colorado. I'm thinking about like taking a small trip, like maybe 3 or 4 days next month just to celebrate, hopefully passing my calculus class and just celebrate everything positive that's been going on lately, like with the YouTube and all the working hard that I'm doing and trying to stay positive through it all. So I'm like, maybe I'll go on like a little winter retreat because it doesn't snow here. So it doesn't feel like holidays, it doesn't feel like Christmas. I'm missing out on my Christmas experience. Also, I am going to visit my brother on Friday, New York, so I'll probably be freezing my butt off up there. Let's see, Arizona, hey. If I teach you, am I the teacher? Yes. That one is true. Oh, thank you. Go to Kings Canyon National Park. I would love to. That's one thing that I recently found out about myself. I love the mountains. I love the mountains so much. Just like the landscape and it's just so nice to look at and it makes you feel small in the world again. It kind of like humbles you and it's like nice. I don't know. I love mountains. What can I say? I'm a mountain girl. I don't know if I would like want to live in the mountains though, because I don't really think I'm a camping girl. Just because I get like skeeved out easily. But who knows? Maybe I'll try. I really want to learn how to snowboard though. I feel like that would be super fun. Is water wet? Yes. Hot dog is a sandwich? No, this is wrong. I don't agree. No, I don't agree with this. No, this has to be wrong. This has to not be real. This can't be true. No. No. What? A Subway sandwich? Oh my god, now we're talking about tacos being a sandwich? No, this is just wrong. This is just so wrong. A banana is a berry? I feel like I'm in hell. I feel like I'm in hell. This can't be real. To the dude who said he warms up his cereal, you're a serial killer, go to jail. Well, thank you so much for the super chat, CL. W in the chat for CL for clocking the T and donating. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be for real. Never. You wouldn't go to Disneyland again? It was dirty, really? Now spill the tea. A burrito is a burger. No, I refuse. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. Can you wake up dead? That's a good question. Technically, well, if you're dead, you're not waking up. Technically. But how would you classify that? Oh man, that's hard to classify. Yeah, that's hard to classify. So say like in the morning, you died. I feel like that's the only way you could put it. I feel like you can't say you woke up dead because then it's not really waking up if you're dead. Why am I thinking about this? Chat, we've lost the plot. We've lost the plot. A taco is a dessert? No. That is definitely... We have strayed. If cereal is a soup, then Angie will stream 7 days in a row. I'm not opposed to it. I think I'm like getting more normal. These past few months I have not been normal. Like it's just been so much anxiety about calculus and like all these things, and I just, you know what? You can only do the best that you can do. It's not worth to like lose your mind over necessarily, you know? It's not worth it. Fish is not a fruit? Bro, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? A banana is a turkey. You can't wake up dead. Would you ask yourself if you could? I think by that point I would be dead, so this is not good. Y'all, we shouldn't be talking about this. This is bad karma. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter because I'd be... We need to stop talking about this. No. Ew, green stuff. Oh, that stinks. I'm surprised. I thought Disney usually keeps, you know, everything pretty clean. I thought. Just you wait. Bruh. Say hello to Faith, otherwise I will time her out for asking so many times. Hey girl, what's going on? Here's a psychopathic question. What goes... Anybody who puts milk first and then cereal, I'm concerned. I always put my cereal... Actually, do I? Yeah, I always put my cereal first and then milk. No. Yes. Yes. If a mouse goes outside, is it a rat? If a rat goes in the house, is it now a mouse? I feel like this would easily trip out somebody who's under the influence. They'd be like, what? Oh my gosh, it's me. Hey, Bleeka. Oh my gosh, it's me. The super chat. And Disneyland, what? Pomeranians. Oh my gosh, it's me again. Hey, girl. Oh my gosh, it's Tiny. Oh my gosh, it's Sasha. Yay, I love the emojis. I love when you guys send the emojis. Ew, milk goes first, it marinates the cereal quickly. I don't want my cereal marinated though. I want it crunchy. I hate soggy cereal. Oh my god, it's just not right. It's not right. That's the next question. Does anybody in this chat like soggy cereal? Because we about to have a war. If so. Milk first is like saying Chicago pizza is better than New York pizza. I am from New York, but I live in Florida right now. Hopefully for not that much longer. Sorry, Florida, but Y'all kind of crazy down here. Soggy cereal is disgusting. Girl, I know. I'd be like, cause I don't like to like waste food. So I'd be trying to like finish the cereal and it's just like, just, once it's sogged out, it's just kind of like, I don't know. You can't return. You can't return. Oh my gosh, there's me. I was low-key blacked out in that emoji. Um, when I was 5, I got asked, "Are you taken on Roblox?" Oh my god, I used to be bald on Roblox when I was younger. My character used to be bald, and people would make fun of me. And I used to lie and say that I had a health condition because I got really like pissed off by people by people making fun of me being bald. I'm like, "You are horrible people. I have a health condition and you're making fun of me for being bald. Are you serious?" And then it's just like, I'm kind of not being a good person because I'm lying about this right now, but stop making fun of me for being bald. Oh, I hated it so bad. I could have just added hair, but it's like, why should I have to change who my character was because other people didn't like my character, right? We gotta stay true to ourselves. No, don't like soggy biscuits either. Tell you that much. Milk first is a no-go, straight to jail. That's what I'm saying, because it just, oh, it's wrong. It's so wrong. You pour the milk in and then you put cereal on top. Why? That doesn't make any sense. It just, bleh, it just like flops on top and does nothing. At least if you put in the cereal and then put the milk on top, it kind of like bobbles around and it's all like saturated, like enough to the point where, okay, you get to taste the milk, but it's not soggy. You know what I'm saying? There's a proper process to go about these things, or there should be. New York. Definitely coming back to New York. I love New York. Sometimes, you know, sometimes home just calls you back. I feel like that a lot. Now, maybe I did. I didn't want to classify because it's not funny. And even though I'm laughing now, it's not funny. It's actually messed up. But I was really young at the time. I was like 10, so I was just trying to come up with any excuse to get people to stop bullying me for being bald on Roblox. But again, was that right? No. Okay, two rights don't make a wrong. So let's start there. Um, Princess of Hollywood, hey. I had 0 Robux. I don't even think I have Robux now. Girl, you all that and a bag of chips. Thank you. A certain amount of milk goes with a certain amount of cereal. There is a process to these things. What the hell? That's a 10-year-old move, but that's hilarious. Like, seriously, my friend, I used to play Roblox with her too, and she'd be like, "Angie, you can't say that. That's so messed up." And I'd be like, "I know, I'm gonna stop." And then every time somebody else would make fun of me, I would be like, I would type it out in all caps and be like, "Don't you feel like a horrible person? I have this." And they're like, and then they would stop. But sometimes they wouldn't stop and they would actually just keep going. And that wasn't great. Um, so anyways, anyways, um, how can I get my friends to stop bullying me for being bald? It was so bad. I'm like, look, my character is cute, okay? She's serving bald realness, and y'all are making fun of her. Why? Because y'all are jealous. Y'all can't rock the face card and the avatar character like I can, bald or not. And they were mad at that. They were mad at that. Oh my god. Thank you, Travis. I always wonder what shape my head is. You know, sometimes people have like really weird shaped heads and they have like the bump in the back. I always wondered if I have that, or is like my head underneath all this hair a perfectly shaped round egg? You know, I don't know. There's I want answers to these questions. So one day, maybe I'll just have to go completely bald and just find out. And then maybe for that Halloween, I could dress up as the avatar. It would be on brand. Welcome to the chat for anybody that's new. I'm dying in 6 months. So it was so dramatic too, and it was so bad. It was not a good moment because I would just keep going on and on with it, and it just was like not it. It's like, girl, You wrap it up. Don't do it. Don't do it. I got banned for cursing on Roblox. Can't you guys like do voice call or whatever on Roblox now? I've never tried that because that's weird. I'm like old as hell. The last thing I need to be doing is going on Roblox using voice call. But for anybody that's like used that, is that like real? Is that a real feature? I don't even know. Oh, thank you, Travis. Yeah, haters are gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate. And you know what we have to do? You know, we could choose our moments and battles where we clock it and call it out and be like, blah, blah, blah. Or you can have your moments where you just be like, you're not worth my energy. You're a loser. Get out of my space. Get out of my aura. I'm trying to aura farm right now, and you're messing that up. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, wrap it up. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. That's commitment to the bit, at least. That's commendable. I felt bad too. I was always like, karma's gonna get me one day for lying about this. Oh my gosh. Those nails are too much. Chill. Never. This is who I am. If you don't like it, cry. Your user birthday has to be over 13. I guess anybody can really do that though. You're from New York, girl. You got that backbone. Being yourself is the best thing you could be. Yes. And you know what? I'm 21. I'm still going through the process of learning all these things. So I'm not perfect either. Like I have my moments where I flop, okay? And I let it take over my spirit. But majority of the time I don't. I'm like, who are you? Screw you. Like what the hell? I'm not going to change myself cuz you're like some angry jerk, you know what I mean? People be so hateful. I never understood that. Like there are so many people in this world that are so consumed with hate and judgment, and it's like any little thing that they could criticize people about, they do that. And it's just like, bro, like who are you? What do you have to bring to the table? What are you doing? You know what I mean? It's just like, check yourself first, brother. Check yourself first. Aura farm is crazy. Karma will get you, be careful. No, don't say that. I stopped. I stopped. Don't say that. I mended my ways. Oh, thank you. There's a lot worse nails like that. This is what I'm saying. Like, these aren't even that crazy. They look like worse than they are right now, too, because they're outgrown. Throw stuffed animals at the wall. What? Hey, there's nothing wrong with being from New York. What the heck? They're just jealous because you're happy and living your life. And you know what? I hate to say it because I'm like a big advocate for mental health, and I do think mental health is important. But sometimes, like, when you're dealing with people that just have a lot of issues going on in their life and their mental state is really unstable, like, sometimes it may be best to, like, distance yourself from those kinds of people, because I've had experiences like that where, say, like, my really close friends, or so I thought, like I would try to be there for them and like give them the benefit of the doubt and just be like, okay, this person's acting like this because they're going through a lot, they're having like a mental crisis, like things are happening. So I tried to be understanding, but there's also only so much like beating up you can take, you know what I mean? You shouldn't subject yourself to being like mistreated constantly too, just because you're trying to be an empathetic and understanding person. Like, people got to get help. That's their own journey, and that's something that somebody themselves has to be willing to do, and that shouldn't, you know, fall on you, and people shouldn't take out their own struggles on other people either. I'm not a believer in that, you know, like fix yourself, man. Don't be taking it out on people who really don't deserve it. Yeah, and mental health is super important. And I personally think it's great that people seek out therapy or seek out to understand more about themselves and their issues. I love that. Like, to me, that's like showing that you care enough to want to take care of yourself. And by taking care of yourself, you're taking care of the people around you too, because you're trying to better yourself in the way you interact with you and the world. I can't understand English speaking, but you were right. Clock it. Oh, I used to watch that too. Someone got ran over in the subway. Girl, what? Criticism is good, girl. You should be immune to roasting. I do love good roasting. I haven't used That word in so long. I used to use that all the time in high school. You just got roasted. You just got exposed. Oh my God, I'm so old. This is crazy. My mental state is, my mental state is what because of the internet? But my friend criticizes everything. She says she's not spoiled, but she is. She's really mean. I try to help her, but she's still so mean. What should I do? I would personally distance myself. And I'd be like, girl, if you're gonna criticize, I also hate to be around those types of people, first of all. Like, you cannot have a good time or like a fun time with those types of people because they find an issue with every little thing. And it's just like, oh my God, are you finding an issue with the air that we're breathing right now, too? What about the speck on the wall over there? Like, can you actually just shut up? Can you be quiet? Like, we just enjoy the time that we're having. Oh my gosh. I am definitely, I would say nitpickers annoy me. That is aggravating. I would just distance myself for a little bit until she catches the hint. And then it depends on how close you guys are, but I would bring it up to her in conversation too and just be like, look, like, it's been harder for us to get along because of this, and this, so what can we do about it? You know, try to talk, try to communicate. Have patience with your family and good friends. Everyone else is on their own. Well, oh, thank you, Angel. That's why I try to say, like, I don't know. I think I'm a pretty loyal person, and I think I have a lot of patience. Like, I deal with things that I shouldn't, like, all the time. The last friendship, like, breakup that I had, I was really disrespected, and that could have been an easy moment that I could have completely lashed out and gave that girl a hot plate of shit. And maybe I should have. Maybe I should have, but in that moment I decided, okay, clearly she is not mentally like here right now. We're not on the same mental path. So I think me just like going lower is actually not going to help anything, and it's not worth it. And it's like, you know, even though this person is dogging me out at the moment, you know, I still care about her, or I did at one point. So, you know, I'm going to try to take the better road and be respectful and just say, man, I hope you find some help because it's giving you need it. It's giving you need it. You got to take care of yourself because it stinks. I mean, I've been in the position before where I've gotten really upset over something and lashed out at somebody that I love over something so minuscule. And you look back on that and you feel like an a-hole. So it's like, okay, you should try to prevent that as much as you can. I don't, you know, it's not worth it to mess up friendships or relationships over just being upset in the moment. I think that's why it's good for people to get a break, calm down, and like revisit whatever thing that you are disagreeing about. But give some space, allow things to cool off for a little bit. I love soggy cereal. This is illegal. This is illegal. Those people aren't your real friends. Your real friends lift you up and support you. Sometimes it's hard to figure out who your real friends are. You're a great person. Thank you, Travis. It is. And I think, especially as a young person, I'm in my early 20s, right? So that is something that I'm still figuring out myself. And I think that's a big issue for a lot of people, not even just young people, but just trying to see, like, hey, who's really in my corner? Like, who's actually going to be a decent friend to me, and who's somebody that I can count on? We could count on each other. I have their back and they have mine. That's very rare to find, especially these days. Somebody that will actually be decent throughout a long term of time. So if you can even have just one or two friends that you can confidently say that, hey, you're golden, you're blessed, man, you know? Yeah, I'm so glad it's become normal these days to talk about things. Yeah, and I don't think it's good to bottle stuff up either because you're gonna explode at some point. Like, you're not helping anybody, you're not helping yourself, you're not helping the people around you. You know, it's like, I don't know. That's definitely a trauma response, I'm sure. But yeah, everybody's just got to work through their trauma and try not to take it out on people who didn't cause your trauma. You know what I mean? That's harder said than done for a lot of people. So we can only do the best we can each and every day. It's easy to settle in and get comfortable with the wrong people. I heavily agree with that too. Like, you could have a good moment with somebody or have like a good like short term amount of time, like say you get really close with a friend over a few months or a boyfriend or girlfriend, and then all of a sudden it just goes like the other complete direction. You're like, what the hell happened? And, I think that that's like a good thing, because at least if you find out, it's always better to find out sooner rather than later that, hey, this ain't it, or this person is not aligned with like me or my life, but yeah, it can be easy at first to just, oh yeah, me and this person bond over this, we're like this, and then all of a sudden, once deeper issues and things start to come out, you realize we're not compatible at all, actually, you know energy vampires, yeah, that's a real thing too, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I think as a friend, and just like to anybody in your life that you're close to, I think that, you should be like a shoulder for somebody to lean on. But people can only take on what they can take on too. I think it's important to like not overwhelm yourself with other people's struggles either. We all have to find that middle ground of like, okay, I got your back and you got mine, you know, but I'm still going to try to work through this. But with your help, it makes it easier. Yup. Am I a psychologist? No. I just speak from a 21-year-old's perspective, from my own personal perspective of what I've lived to this day, and what I observe in my experiences. That's all I could speak on. I'm by no means a mental health professional or any kind of professional of anything, except of yapping, because I am a yap professional, I would say. Thank you, Papa John. Honestly, soup is not a cereal. That's what I'm saying. What day is the next live I will hop on? That's a good question. Maybe tomorrow night? So I'm not sure if I'll be able to Friday because I'll be on the plane. I'll be on the plane. Hey, Chad. My twin called her up, but she didn't care much, and I went to both our parents. A lot of friends with her, and I want to tell people, but I don't want to lose other people. I think that's a big thing, too. Like, when you're younger, everything is so cliquey. Like, you're involved in a community of people, and it's like, oh, you don't want to make the wrong move. You don't want to upset this or that person. But I've personally learned through over the years, if somebody's not doing justice, to you or for you, I would personally rather be alone. There's nothing wrong with, finding your other people elsewhere, finding new people. That can be scary, though. It is scary to start over and put yourself out there like that. But, if you're misaligned with somebody, it's just going to continue to get worse if it's not addressed. Clock it. With certain people, especially people we love, we allow them to get away with so much. It's hard to set up boundaries. But maybe that's love boundaryless. I will agree with that too. Yeah, it can be hard to set boundaries with people you love because you want to be there. Well, I would say I would want to be there for the people that I love to as much as I can. But I think when it comes to a point where it's actively like starting to hurt you, or your help is not really able to help them, then I would say, hey, maybe it's safe to like step back a little bit and just say, hey, I'm still here for you whenever you need me, but this is actually starting to affect me now, and I don't know how much time I can dedicate to this every day. You know what I mean? Hey, hi to all the people. Hi to all the people. Hi to all the people. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, they always say people's true colors comes out within time. And that is true. One ex that you're friends with. Rose clocking all the people down. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to catch up in the midst of the app of it all. Aw, thank you. Blessings from Puerto Rico. Hey. 100 messages up. Yeah, sorry, guys. Okay, I should be caught up now. But I'm happy that most of us seem to agree that cereal is in no way a soup. Sorry. I hate to say it. I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but no. Girl, what? This is what I mean. People just really be talking. I'm good on you. I got a girlfriend. Sorry. I didn't know that I was flirting with you, person. In no way cereal soup. That's what I'm saying. This like random couple asked me that the other day when I was out in Tampa filming my most recent video. They were in front of me on a food line and they were like, hey, by the way, do you think cereal is soup? I'm like, Not really. And I don't think they agreed with me. They were like, well, we could see the argument on both sides, but technically it can be. I'm like, oh no, what's happening? That day was so crazy. Soup can be hot or cold. Yes, true. People who think cereal is soup also think that mayonnaise is an instrument. Can we agree on the ocean? It's a fish soup. That's actually a really funny like analogy of the ocean. The ocean is just a giant fish soup. Green slice boar is served cold. What is that? I've never heard of that. Now I can see both sides. I can't. I don't see both sides of the argument. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. This may just be me being hard-headed, which it probably is. In that case, fine. I'll own up to it. But cereal is not soup. I'm sorry. Anybody who disagrees, sound off in the chat. Freedom of speech is a basic human right. Yeah, I think so. But that doesn't mean you are free of consequences either. So that's what everybody likes to say when they play the devil's advocate with that. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that people should just be like respectful to one another. But basic things that, you know, a lot of us were born and raised to believe, a lot of people don't give a crap about. There's like a huge lack of respect in this world for each other. And it's sad. It's sad, honestly. Yeah, exactly. Clock that, James. Clock that. I Is it crazy to say I kind of do like pineapple on pizza? Not all the time. I have to be in the mood for it. But it's not terrible. Am I crazy to say that? Maybe that's my next poll question. Is pineapple on pizza good? I see both sides, and one side is clearly wrong. This is like literally a nightgown. I think it says like no property or something. I don't even know. Nobody's property, whatever. And clock it. I don't know. Whatever the hell. You look like my old girlfriend. That's crazy. I just think people should be respectful. Wow, mind blowing. It sounds like I'm trying to be like all deep and mind blowing or whatever, but it really is that. Like, majority of the people in our world today just do not give a single crap about being a decent human being. And it's like, you think it would just be easy principle. Yeah, let's all treat each other with respect and kindness. Majority of people can't do that. So, being a jerk is such a waste of energy. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's why I hate to see like super rich jerks, because it's like, damn, y'all made it. Y'all made it with your nasty attitudes. Wait, how do you know if you've never had it then? I know it doesn't belong on pizza, but it can be on pizza. Free will, free will. You can add anything you want on pizza. Does it always make it good? No. I don't think I would like anchovies on pizza. But I know that's like a common thing. Warm cereal? Warm cereal? But I've seen the light. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's a crazy thing too. I see, like, not to knock religion or anything, but I see a lot of people that are very religious, or have like a Bible verse in their bio on Instagram or something, and comment like the nastiest things to random people they don't even know on the internet. And it's like, girl, you're not being very like godly right now. You're not being, it's not giving believer in Christ. It's giving evil. Okay? Like, people can be so rude. Let's see. If someone is a jerk, I feel like deep down they're miserable. Yeah, they have to be, because it's like, if I was truly a jerk and I'm miserable with everybody else, you got to be miserable with yourself, because you just spend all your time on misery. No, I did not. Yeah, the meanest people are the ones, yeah. That's a pet peeve for me, I think, too, is when people are passive aggressive. I'm like, just come out of your face and just be honest. It's either this or it's that. Don't try to like sugarcoat nothing and sit up there and try to be like, oh, and then like stab me in the back when I'm not looking. Like, girl, we're all adults. You can be for real. Respectfully, you can be for real. Yup. Yup. Clock it. Hello Handsome is crazy, by the way. But guys, we are 40 minutes in. We are almost an hour in. I think after I come back from New York, I think I want to start doing more live streams in my apartment and like kind of, trying to have them be more interactive like this, like doing polls or like Q&A questions or just different like fun things. Make it more eventish cuz as much as I love the Yap and talking and connecting with you guys, I think it's fun. When we did the giveaway, it was kind of like, a little game to see who's going to win and I like that personally, but you guys let me know what you think. No, I have not. Well, thank you for that TMI. Thank you for that TMI fact. Oh, thank you, Tom. At least the people who are mean aren't hiding it. Yeah. At least if you're like mean, you're honest about it. That's the one thing we can credit you on. We've been discussing if cereal is a soup for 40 minutes. Yeah, back and forth amongst all the other random things that we have just combined to talk about together. Guys, I'm 5 seconds away from going to sleep. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. I think we should all dip. I think we should all dip. I think we should go to sleep. Am I clocking it or am I clocking it? Yeah, but I'm glad to see that majority of people said hell no to cereal being a soup, because I agree. Definitely not a soup. Definitely not a soup. It's only 9:41. It's 10:41 for me, which honestly isn't even that late. But technically, it's 11:41 because of the hour turn back in time. So technically, oh, thank you, Brian, for the super chat. I like your profile picture. It's like a robot. The nail clap cracks me up. I love doing that too. Me and my friend Vivi, who has really long nails too, we do this in the middle of calculus class. We're like, our poor professor is like trying to teach, and we're just like, and that's why I'm failing calculus. So, I'm not going to bed until the stream ends. All right. Maybe it's time to end it here. What do we think, chat? Yay or nay? There's Tiny. Girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? All right. No, that's the real tea. That's the real tea. Because sometimes it's just too much. Like, okay, I've done my time. I've done my time of locking in. You guys know how hard I have to study to even get like a 60 on a calculus test? Your girl is tired. Your girl is tired. Like, I can't. It really do be getting to that point where I'm just like, I really don't see the purpose in all of this. So let me just distract myself. What's happening out there? Cereal is not a soup, period. Point blank, period. Good night, everyone. Yeah, see? I think we are all ready to call it a night. It is time. I'm feeling like it is time. But anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you soon. We'll probably do a live tomorrow night. The only thing I have to do is pack, and then that's it. I don't think I'm doing anything else. So we're locking in. We're locking in again. Oh. Anyways, you guys get some good rest, and I will see you tomorrow. And we'll see. Maybe I'll post a highlight from the stream if YouTube comes up with a good highlight, because now they've been doing that. They do like automatic highlights for any stream. Pay attention to calculus. I'm trying. It's literally almost the end of the semester. This class ends at the beginning of December, so I'm trying to pull my last weights because I've been working hard this whole time. I gotta make it mean something. Anyways, love you guys. See you tomorrow. Sleep well. Get sleep. Don't stay up all night. Bye. Or good night. Oh my gosh, my voice got so deep.